Sam, they gave us a 3D trailer for SpongeBob without us being in a 3D movie.
Gary, I'm home. Gary? Gare Bear? Gary? Gary! Have you...
The CO2 detector won't stop screaming at me. And this light won't stop flicking. So in general, living my best life. Roberts. Okay, so we're at TGI Fridays, and when you're part of the rewards, you get chips and salsa for free. And the last like 5 times we've come here, every time we've asked for it, they either didn't give it to us or like they ran out of chips or we're making new ones, and we still didn't get it. Either way, we didn't get it, but we got them for the first time in forever. Y'all, there's a debate in like 10 minutes, and normally I don't watch the debates, but I just realized that I don't really like any candidate. Like, there's certain ones where I'm like, you're okay, but I don't really like any candidates. So I was like, I should probably watch these so I can at least determine who I'm going to vote for in the primaries. That'd be useful. So now I'm making tea while I wait for them to begin. Okay, so an update. Believe it or not, that 2-hour debate did not help me make many decisions. My hatred towards certain characters remain. Like, don't really hate Pete, but I don't really like him either. I think he's a big contradiction. I hate Biden. I just can't stand him. And at one point towards the end when they're doing their final remarks, it got dark. They were doing their final remarks. People were screaming at Biden that they didn't want him here. And I'm like, mood, I feel that. Like, I don't agree with the screaming at him, but I agree. Amy Klobuchar, I don't know. I don't really know enough about her. And then, like, people say things about her, and I'm like, I don't know if this is true. And then she says things about herself, and I'm like, I don't know if that's true either. So, in general, I'm like, she's not gonna make it anyway, so I don't really give a shit. Bloomberg's trash. He's just Trump. He's literally Trump. Like, he was like a Republican forever, and now he's suddenly a Democrat again. Like how Trump was a Democrat but then suddenly became a Republican to run. Like, Bloomberg could be Trump. They're like the same human. So, like, no thank you. I don't like Bernie. We know that. But I don't like Bernie because he just promises a bunch of things that he won't be able to deliver, and then he doesn't give a plan on how he's going to accomplish any of these things. So I could also just say everyone will get healthcare. Everyone's going to get free college, but like, how am I going to do it? You know, I wouldn't. Like, I don't mind. Obviously these are important issues and issues that I feel like people should care about, and things that I agree that we should have. Like, we should have universal healthcare and we should have free college and all of these things. But like, how is it going to happen? Like, you need to give some feedback. You need to at least be aware of how you're going to do this, and he just isn't, which is why I don't like him. And also, he's old and is going to die in like 3 days. And we need a president who will remain in office for 8 years. I like Warren. She's probably my favorite candidate, I guess, out of everyone. I'm trying to think of who I missed. I think Warren is the last one. I would say she's my favorite. I like all the things that she says. I like that she's kind of like Sanders, but a little toned down. But then also has plans. Actual like plans, but like, she's a woman, so she's not gonna get the nominee, and that's sad. But like, she didn't have like, and I know Hillary got the nomination, but she doesn't have like the recognition of Hillary being like Secretary of State and First Lady and a senator and a governor. She's been like everything. Actually, I don't think Hillary was a governor, but you know what I mean. She's had a million different positions. She's been around for a while, so that's why she won the nominee. But yeah, so I guess right now, if I had to vote for someone in the primary, I would want it to be Warren. But I'm not really that confident on it. And at this point, I would vote for literally anyone that wasn't Biden, almost anyone that isn't Bernie, and everyone that wasn't Pete. Like, I think I would vote for, I don't want to vote for Bernie, but I would if it was like Bernie versus Pete, which high key at this point might end up being Bernie versus Pete, because Biden is just like a slope. Biden just stinks at at campaigning. He's not good. So it most likely, well, there's only been, I think, two primaries already. There's only been 2, and so far it has like Bernie and Pete neck and neck, but that could obviously change. Like, there's 48 other states that need to go through. Not go through their I just said the word and I can't even remember it. Go through their primaries. There it was. Could not think of it. Primaries, including our own state. So, like, well, I guess we'll find out. But if it's Bernie versus Pete, I'll vote for Bernie. We love a steamy boy.
Since this is likely
Me and
the
Oswego.
first time on a deserted island, we're offering guidance and inspiration through the Nook Mileage program.